DocStore Limited present the Scan2pass electronic document module for the WCBS Pass Finance application. So why deploy Scan2pass? Scan2pass will provide a secure electronic archive for finance and other departments' documents and remove the need to keep a paper copy. Newly integrated buttons allow the electronic images to be viewed directly from Pass Finance screens. It will manage the invoice authorization process more efficiently, using the electronic image and email notification for secure distribution and approval of invoices. Firstly, the invoices are registered in Pass Finance, which generates a unique document number. This document number is then written onto the invoice. The invoices are then scanned as part of a batch. After the images have been reviewed and quality checked, the batch is output to the indexing queue. The indexing application is then opened and the batch is selected from the shared queue. The first image is displayed and the unique document number is entered into the indexing field. The other indexing fields are automatically populated through a lookup to the Pass database. The status of the record defaults to be not authorized. The indexer then selects the first person who is required to authorize the invoice. The document is then saved. Once the batch is completed, the records are automatically imported into Scan2pass. This, in turn, generates an email to the authorizer which contains a link to display the image in the default web browser. The authorizer clicks the link in the email and can then review the invoice and has the option to authorize with a comment, or reject the invoice. If it is authorized, the system checks the actions workflow to see if a further authorization is required. If so, an email is generated to the new authorizer and the process is repeated. If no further authorization is required, the status is automatically updated to authorized and the invoice is placed on the queue for the bursary staff to update Pass Finance. If authorized with comments is selected, the authorizer can add a note to the invoice to indicate to the bursary that something related to the invoice is incorrect. If the invoice is rejected, the authorizer must enter a reason for the rejection. In either case, the bursary staff have profiles preset to view the invoices that require attention. Once the changes indicated have been made, the invoice is either completed or an email is automatically sent to the new authorizer. Once the invoices are fully authorized, the bursary staff are presented with a dynamic to-do list of invoices requiring completion in Pass Finance. When Pass Finance has been updated, the invoice is completed in Scan2pass. Its status is updated to completed and it is removed from the list. A link to the Scan2pass database is then set up within Pass Finance, and individual users are allocated to a Scan2pass profile so they can see the link buttons from within Pass Finance. Link buttons appear on several Pass Finance screen views within the supplier and nominal transaction modules. The Pass Finance user simply selects the required transaction or supplier and clicks the Scan2pass link button. This automatically logs them into Scan2pass and displays the relevant record and image. Scan2pass provides a full audit trail with each invoice, so all comments, changes and authorizations can be viewed. More and more regulations present compliance issues, which are easier to control within an electronic document system. An electronic archive provides disaster recovery. Once a paper document is destroyed, it is gone forever. Enhanced security rules makes restricting access to documents a much simpler process. It could be you are overwhelmed with paper and want to free up expensive storage space but still remain in control of your own documents. Electronic documents are legally admissible in court and lead to greater efficiencies in time and effort when searching and locating specific invoices. Add these efficiencies to the financial savings that can be achieved and Scan2pass becomes a vital component in pass finance. Thank you for viewing this presentation. If you require any further information about Scan2pass, please email details to admin@scan2pass.com.